I've been in the gym getting my level up. Fenders getting gas, so I mash on the pedal. What? The backboard I crash, slam the rock to a pebble. What? The breeze from the past will assist your irregular breathing. Handle got your ankle in your knee in a disagreement. Now your balance taking off for bereavement. They wanna know what I be cooking up, cause then they think we be even. But I know, look, dished it, so I never seen it now. Gym getting my level up. Fenders getting gas, so I mash on the pedal. What? The backboard I crash, slam the rock to a pebble. What? My team is the strongest and we crush the competitors.
It's the Fast Break. Let's get right to it. Hello, everyone. Tournament week for the MEAC, but you know that you have to end the regular season playing against your arch enemy. And in the MEAC, it doesn't get much better than A&T versus Central.
The Aggie Eagle Hoops Classic, Round 2, Durham, North Carolina, the brawl for it all as the winner takes home the MEAC regular season title, the number 1 seed in the conference tournament, and all the bragging rights you're going to need to pop off on Twitter. Now, Club Corbett is lit, there ain't no doubt about that, but you might get the claws put on you up in the Eagles' nest, because these NCCU fans are about it like Master P in the Gold Tank.
Aggie Eagle Classic, baby, man. You gotta put the 20 on the floor. On the floor. 20, you want the wrong game.
The Eagle pride was all the way amplified, and there was no need for any of that back and forth on the court. When you got the hottest rivalry in all of HBCU sports deciding who's going to be the conference champs, all you got to do is jump the ball and get it cracking. But before we get into the action, let's honor the moment of silence for Trevor Van Dyke, a freshman NCCU football player who lost his life tragically this past week. The Eagle family definitely had him in their hearts and minds before tip-off. Aggies get it going early. Tyler May filling in for an injured Quay Parker gets a strong and one in the paint. A&T gets the steal. Cam Langley, Devin Haygood, that's an alley-oop. Aggies up 6. Tyrone Lyons drills a 3. Aggies up 13 with 11 minutes left in the half, but the Eagles start to soar. CJ Kaiser gets the nice take to the rack. Nicholas Fennell, the reverse lay bucket plus the foul. Fennell back to work. This time he cleans up the glass with an acrobatic putback. Then another grown man take to the basket. This one plus a foul. Slick Nick doing work in the first half. Here he gets the steal, catches a body. The Eagles down 2 and the Birds in the trap are teed with 2 minutes left in the half. The MEAC Player of the Year, Jabri Blunt, big dogs his way to the bucket for 2. NCCU takes a 1-point lead into the break, 40-39, and Blunt had the energy in the Eagles' nest on 10. But the Aggies get on a run in the second half. Cam Langley finds Ron Jackson on the lob. Now that dunk was sick, but this one here had the full-blown coronavirus. Ron Jackson, here comes the boom. A&T back up 6. Devin Palmer, he got a little something in his bag too. He gets the rebound, the nice scoop shot layup plus the foul, and both teams were locked in down the stretch. Dre Jackson, bucket and a foul. Jabri Blunt, jump hook in the lane. Cam Langley goes strong to the bucket through contact. Then it's another Greensboro native, Jordan Juice Perkins, he gets the lay. Dre Jackson back with a tough and one. But so is Jabri Blunt. Some heavy tournament vibes on display in this one, and the game is tied at 65 with 6.5 left to play. Eagles looking for the lead. CJ Kaiser gets the bucket. The foul, he beats on his chest as NCCU goes up by 3. Then we got Cam Langley taking it right into Jabri Blunt's chest. Blunt almost slaps the rock away, but Langley keeps control of the ball and somehow manages to get it in the basket. Kaiser over Devin Haygood for 2. Jabri Blunt gets the steal. Nick Fennell gets the shooter's touch on the lay, and the Eagles are up 7. 4 minutes left to play, and it's going down in the Bull City for the MEAC championship. Tyrone Lyons looking to bring A&T back with a 3. He misses. CJ Kaiser gets the board. Finds Jabri Blunt, who puts the exclamation point on an 86-80 NCCU win. The Eagles get their 4th regular season championship in 7 years. The crowd was turned. The MEAC Player of the Year had some words for us at HBCU Gameday, and the Nets came down in McClendon McDougal Arena.
HBCU Gameday, we coming back. This is what we do. Look up here. Look up here. It's all us. This is what we do.
Next stop, the Scope in Norfolk, VA, for a chance at a trip to the Big Dance.
We are crowning champions in the SIAC on the other side. More with the Fast Break coming up next. This is the best time of the year for college basketball. I mean, it's win or go home. The SIAC championship just wrapped up in Rock Hill, South Carolina. A new venue, but would we have new champions? Miles looking to repeat in the SIAC. Albany State looking to shake things up on a Saturday night in Rock Hill. Golden Rams running early. That's Joshua Jerome in the house. Ooh, watch your mouth. ASU up 8-0. First bucket for Miles. That's Jelani Watson-Gale for 3. Early on, Albany State just out hustling Miles. There's Camille Brown, active body, active hands, bucket. Easy offense here. Frank Royals on the leak out. Albany State's Mario Young. Please hammer, don't hurt him. Ooh wee! Ow! He gets the big piece of chicken at dinner tonight. What can Brown do for you? That. Albany State up 29-13, just over 5 minutes to go before halftime. Would we get a closeout of the first half or a comeback? We got a comeback. Gale for 3. And then Royals along the baseline. Albany State's lead cut to just 30-26 at the break. Second half, your player of the year in the SIAC, Avery Brown for 2. He had 18 points. That ties the game at 32. Gale probing the baseline. Royals with the little body English gets it to go. Gale going back to the bucket, stripped, but there's Umar Frost. Brown, watch him work. Watch him work. Watch him work. Gale, the offense clicking now. Fadeaway jumper. He had a game-high 22 points. More Gale. Dribble drive. Dish to Frost. It gets volleyball blocked, but there's Gale for the putback. Miles up 7. Just over 2 minutes to go. Albany State, they shot 65% in the first half. Just 33% in the second half. Miles goes on to win it 69-56. They are back-to-back champions in the SIAC.
With a great experience, man, and the hard-fought championship too, man. We faced two teams that beat us in the regular season, another team that was very, very good. Just came from Division I, so our path wasn't no easy path. But we persevered and we figured it out. The guy did a hell of a job, man, especially early in this game, where we were doing some things that we normally I didn't see all season. And then we just had to settle the guys down, told no panic. We got plenty of time, and we just chipped our way back into the game.
It's hard because Coach tells us that every game, every team plays us they give us their best game. When everybody's giving you your best game and you're constantly being hunted and you got a target on your back constantly, you got to strive for excellence every game. That's tough. But Coach always makes us do it. Makes us strive for excellence in practice, in everything we do.
Coach Watson is a grinder. He's tough to play for, but it pays off.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I think I've learned to accept that
if I want to win championships, you know, we have to work hard. So Coach Watson definitely instilled that in me.
You've been in Miles 2 years, 2 championships. What has this journey been like for you?
Yeah, I'm blessed by the best, man. I'm blessed by the best, man. You know, I don't even know, I'm speechless, man. I mean, I put the work in, and you know, it's just a blessing, man. The guys come along, they take what I give them, and sometimes it works out to a championship, sometimes it don't. Unfortunately, the last couple of years it worked out, but I mean, I work my tail off every year the same way, and I've just been blessed by the best, man.
So Miles wins the SIAC. They are on to the NCAA tournament. Virginia State and Winston-Salem State men are both in the big dance as well. Benedict women? Let's find out about them. That's coming up next. All right, welcome back, everyone. Benedict College, they have the record, but still looking for the respect outside of the SIAC. But first, they have to win the championship, the tournament title. Standing in their way, the ladies of Tuskegee. It's the 2020 SIAC Championship. Benedict taking on Tuskegee. Let's get to the court. Shelly Daniels for Tuskegee down in the paint. She gets 2 to go. We're coming back on the other end. It's Benedict's Hannah Stoll for 3. That makes it a 12-9 game. Tuskegee coming back in the paint. Michaela Jackson gets the bucket to go. For Tuskegee, it's a boss move. India Blakely. On this one, I think we're going to call it a pass. It's a pass? It's a pass. Ayana Bay gets the bucket on the putback. And then it's Bay again. Check out the footwork. Mahogany Randall coming through. That's a grown woman move. Watch out. Tuskegee up 28-27. Then off the turnover, we're going back the other way. Kayla Thomas with the bucket. 32-29 Tuskegee. Apple turnover. Watch Wakiria Johnson. She's going to finish it off at the other end. Our score at the half, 35-33 Benedict. On to the second half. More from Wakiria Johnson. She goes to the hole. All right, right here. Wait for it. Wait for it. She's open for 3. Love this play. Post, cut, pass, bucket. Ayana Armstead gets it to go. 67-60 Benedict. Ayana Bay. Patience. There's Johnson. You can count it. You like that give and go? Me too. I like it. My teammates like it. Bay with the bucket. Johnson to White. Toss it up. Toss it up. Benedict goes on to win the 2020 SIAC Championship 85-72 over Tuskegee. They are going on to the NCAA Division II tournament.
What was the difference in this game? Because it was back and forth. It wasn't until probably midway, late fourth quarter that you guys were able to get a comfortable lead.
It was just perseverance. We wanted it more. We thought about everything we sacrificed. We got in a huddle. We said, ain't nobody waking up this early in the morning like us. Nobody doing what we did. Nobody sacrificed what we did. And we came together and we said, let's get it. Let's win. This is our game.
It's crazy that they said that I can't win a championship with Ayana Bay. People was going around saying that, and that was my little thing to motivate her. I said, hey, you know what? You've been with me for 2 years. They said I can't win a championship with you. Is it true? You're a good ball player, but you got to do more than just being a good ball player. You got to make sure that we win games in a championship. She really played for us. She played for us, and I'm proud of her.
What does this win mean for you?
It means a lot to me. I'm a transfer into Benedict College, and this was one of my goals coming here. Coach Rice, told me that this was something we could achieve, and I believed in him, and he believed in me, so it means a lot.
When you see those girls down there, you see their moms, their dads, what does that make you feel like to see such family celebration for your team?
It just felt good. I know before the game, everybody sacrificed. You spend time away from your family. They spend time away from you. and we're working hard every day, don't let this be for nothing. You know, we work hard all year long. Don't let it be for nothing. This is the reason why we work hard. This is the reason why you spend time away from your family to come to Benedict and get an education and play basketball to win championships. So let's try to go out there and do it today.
All right, so Benedict makes the big dance. They are joined by three CIAA teams: Fayetteville State, Bowie State, and Virginia Union. Although Bowie State and Virginia Union have to play each other, you go figure that one out first round. We will set sail and move on with the Hampton Pirates coming up next on the Fast Break. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging with us. Hampton made a run through the Big South tournament. They were one game away from March Madness. Ooh, our Wally Pitt had a front row seat. Literally, I saw you on ESPN, man. Let's go back to Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Big South Championship game, Hampton versus Winthrop. Winner gets the ship and a trip to the big dance. And let me tell you, Winthrop was really out there rocking the hill, as they like to say. Do not sleep on this Winthrop atmosphere, because it was no cap wild up in there for the championship game. Jermaine Marrow and Ben Stanley looking to win their third straight road game in the conference tourney and sail that pirate ship right up in the NCAA tournament. And it was looking good early for HU. Morrow finds Stanley in the paint for the bucket off the pick and roll. Then it's Maine Morrow pump faking folk up out of their sneakers for the nice lay. Pirates with some deep. They get the strip on the drive to the basket. Morrow bringing it up the court to pull it up, knock it down 3, and Winthrop calls timeout down 22-7 midway through the first half. More Morrow, the baseline lay. You can go ahead and count that. Here he gets fouled on the take and let me know he was ready for all the smoke out there this afternoon. Ben Stanley with another one of his patented spin move floaters in the lane. Pirates up 9, but here comes Winthrop. Hunter Hale with the nice lay. Russell Jones Jr. splashes a 3. Then Chandler Vaudrum gets a bucket and Hampton's lead is down to 2. Greg Hextall stops the bleeding with a 3 late in the half, and the Pirates go into the break up 5, 33-28. Ben Stanley comes out the break with his hard hat on. He gets right to work with 2 big buckets in the paint. Then he gets the monster jam and Hampton is up 7. But not for long, because Winthrop done went on another run. Hunter Hale with another jazzy finish with the left. Charles Falden drains one from beyond the arc. Then it's DJ Burns Jr. getting his own tip in, and Winthrop finds themselves up 9 with 7.5 left in the game. Coach Joyner letting his guys know they still got time to get back in it during the timeout, and Jermaine Marrow puts those words into immediate action. He gets the strong drive to the hoop, the bucket, plus the foul, and Hampton's trying to claw their way back in this thing. DeAndre Griffin's grown man trip to the rack cuts the Pirate deficit to 5. But Winthrop was able to make some stops. They hit all their big shots down the stretch, fed off the energy of their crowd, and took home the Big South title, earning themselves a trip to the big dance with the 76-68 win over Hampton. And while the pandemonium from Winthrop and their fans was offset by the heartbreak on the Hampton sideline, Coach Buck Joyner and Jermaine Marrow are forever bonded by a connection that's bigger than basketball and deeper than anything that shows up in the box score.
I mean, I'm a kid from downtown Newport News. But, I mean, it's a rough spot. And, I mean, this man to the right of me gave me an opportunity that there are too many people who didn't want to give me. And he believed in me from day one. I mean, the school believed in me from day one. And I loved him for that forever.
He's probably as close to me as my sons. I mean, we've had that relationship together. I mean, I remember when we had the conversation and he decided that this is where he wanted to be and he wanted to play for me. First place I went in the city, I was told by a gentleman that he wouldn't make it past his sophomore year. You know, he didn't need to stay home. He didn't, and you know, I took that personal. You know, and I put everything in, everything in me to help make sure this young man survive and make it out. You know, and at the end of the day, at this point next year, you know, he's gonna have an opportunity to play basketball. He's gonna have the young man's 20 hours from graduate or less. He's gonna have an opportunity to play basketball and do something for himself, his family, his son that he just had. And the hell with everything else, that's what I promised him. I probably owe him more than he owes me, you know, and a lot of people don't understand, you know, the pressure that's on his back and all of our backs because, you know, leaving the MEAC, that was a great conference, and, you know, I'm HBCU born and bred. You know, I went to Johnson C. Smith University. I got my first degree from there. I love Hampton enough that I got my graduate degree from there. The pressure that we were under that last year there and then the pressure that we moved into trying to get to this point here. At the end of the day, you know, I'm proud of the product that he's become. I'm proud that I was able to give him an opportunity to do the things that he's done. You say one of the most decorated careers at Hampton University. I don't know that you've read the stats. He's one of the most decorated players in college basketball, and I can run them off to you. And I was here with him to help give that opportunity, and it was a blessing. As Ben says, to God be the glory, you know, for that. And I'm so happy for him that where some people say, you know, what's next and what is he going to do next? You know, I was there to help him make sure that he can provide a life for himself, his son, and his family after this, and he's going to do that.
Hey, great run, Hampton. You had me yelling at my TV, man. I was cheering, and what a career for Jermaine Marrow. Wow. Hey, that's going to do it for this week, but coming up next week, more tournament action. The MEAC, the SIAC, their crowning champions, HBCU Gameday will be there. Hang with us all week at HBCUGameday.com. Thanks for hanging out with us right here on the Fast Break. We'll see you later.